All righty. Hello, 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 hello. Good afternoon. Let's have a little chit chat. Let's have a little conversation. Come on in. Grab your beverage of choice. It's not going to be long, but hopefully it'll be interesting. Hey! So, oh, my. How shall we put this? Yeah, stuff's been interesting. So we're pulling out of Germany because we don't like the fact that Germany said there's no reason for us to be in the Middle East. No danger, no threat, nothing. And they're not sending members of their military to Germany for no reason. They're just not going to do it. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, darling.
Hi, hon. Yes, for those of you in here, I am also over on YouTube right now. How's your day going?
I haven't really done anything because I'm still recovering from the pain of yesterday. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's my hip or my groin or both.
Well, I am older than you. Could it just be old man Arthur coming to visit?
It very well could be. Um, but it's like I can't sit comfortably. I went to step up to get in the truck, and I almost biffed it, and it shot a pain through my leg all the way up to my head. I got an instant migraine.
Oh, damn. Woo, girl. Oh, my goodness. No, 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 no. That's not something we
Getting
can be
old
doing.
sucks.
I hear you. I hear you completely. So, where shall we start? Can we start with Trump pulling 5,000 troops out of Germany?
I just read that. I have not looked at my phone pretty much all day. I've been trying to actively avoid being stressed out. But I just saw that after I got your message, and I'm like, what? I hmm.
Yeah.
Again, if we won and everything's done, why are we? Never mind.
I'm listen, if we're friends and you disagree with something that I'm doing, cool. You disagree. I'm not gonna turn my back on you. I'm not gonna say, well, fuck you. I'm gonna go, okay, that's your different opinion. It is not we were not born twins. Definitely not Siamese twins. So you made your choice. But I'm not going to turn around and take a whiz on you because you have a different opinion. Germany, we have a base in Germany for a reason. Which, side note, I'm kind of wondering what did he talk with Pootie Poo about for 90 minutes in the middle of the night? Was Pootie Poo telling him, since Germany didn't agree with you, you should pull soldiers out of that base? And he did it? Is that what went on? Because it's not making any sense. You're pulling members of the because you don't like what the prime minister of Germany said. Other German prime ministers have disagreed with things that we've done. We didn't pull people out of the base, particularly pulling them out when we've had 7 bases attacked in the Middle East. Wouldn't we need those people there as for rapid response?
Again, I really just don't know what to say anymore.
The sound is off. Do I sound weird to you?
Oh, I hear you fine.
Oh, okay. Maybe pop out and come back, Z. 995 days remaining. Is it? Because the way he's getting all of these governors to tamper with the election, is it only 995 days? Yes, yes. They're there. They're in Germany for rapid response and wounded soldiers. Why are you pulling them out? This makes no sense. I mean, undermine our soldiers, and our soldiers are both Democrats and Republican. That should be the number one thing, Mark. The safety and security of our soldiers. That's got nothing to do with Democrat, Republican, anything like that. Because they've chosen to put their lives on the line. And pulling these soldiers out leaves a weak link. Yeah, but that doesn't mean being undermined, Mark. I'm sure if you've served, you understand what I'm saying. Or if you have family members who served, you understand. I'm saying undermining the support and the security of our soldiers is unacceptable. I'm sure you agree with that. They know what they signed up for, but no one signed up for a suicide mission. Doesn't matter. I don't care if they're Democrat or Republican. When our president screws up, they need to be held accountable. That's all I'm saying. Now, my fellow Americans, I don't care what letter you got behind your name, you should be able to understand and support that. Support our troops. Support those who chose to serve this nation. I don't give a crap what the president says. They're not the ones out there in the line of fire. Our members of our community are. So again, this right here removing members of our military from serving because you're frustrated that the president of Germany said there's no reason for you to be in the Middle East. Our intelligence officers looked into it. They see no reason why we're there. So, putting members of our military's lives on the line unnecessarily. I don't care who's president. That's crap. That's something that our presidents should be held accountable for. See, I don't have crushes. I voted for Reagan, but I called him on his bull crap for the Iran-Contra scandal. I voted for Bush. I held him accountable for dealing weapons across our southern border. I voted for Obama. I held him accountable for dropping a bomb in Syria. I believe it was on a wedding. It was a wedding. I held him accountable. I don't know what happened to my fellow Americans that we seem to have lost the ability to hold people accountable. Help me out with that. Hey, Matrix, I see you. I think I saw Adrian in here too. Good evening, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Sunshine. Because
yeah, I just decided that I felt like that's going to be the same situation as yesterday, and I'm nope.
Go for it. Go for it. I follow your lead. You do what you do. That's the thing. We seem to have failed. We've lost the ability to hold people accountable. We act as if these are actors, that we have a crush on them. Hey, Matrix, how you doing?
Oh, I wanted you to ask him the question, why are we in Iran?
They never have an answer.
I would like to put it, why are we there in Iran? At least Junior lied to us and said we had WMDs.
Yeah. And let's be clear. Reagan lied to us until he couldn't lie no more about the Iran Contra scandal.
Right, and poor Ali North had to take the hit for that one.
There you go. Exactly.
But at least you lied to us with some type of eloquence. But why are we there? Oh, they would have had a nuclear weapon in 2 weeks. Really? Didn't you start spewing that lie like well over a decade ago?
But here's the thing. I want my fellow Americans to understand. France, England, Germany, Australia, and Spain, their intelligence groups said, okay, you're saying that they were about to have it. We looked into it. That's not true. That was a lie. We are not sending our soldiers because we verified that it was not true. Why are you sending your people? Yeah, he pretended like he didn't recall. Oh, yeah, you're right, Jessica. He did. And Obama wound up having to kind of back away from it because it was a lie. Right now, we have people feeding information to Trump, and this man thinks people love him so much, it must be the truth. No, it's not. It's not the truth. This is endangering members of our military.
Miss T, are they really feeding him information, or he's just going off of the dementia?
He's getting it from somewhere. You can tell someone with dementia that there's unicorns outside and they'll go, oh yeah, they told me that. He's getting it from somewhere. Mind you, I still hold him accountable. I hold his entire team accountable for not going, no, it's not real. It's fake. They're not doing it. That's where we are right now. That is where we are right now. Did you get to see any of the video of Hegseth in Congress? Did you get to see any of it? Pardon?
The only thing I did see was, I think, Lawrence O'Donnell had it on, where they showed a gentleman going after Hegseth, like, can you please answer the question? And there was so much reclaiming my time, I just blocked it out. I was like, okay, really? Yeah.
Here's
so much
the thing.
Reclaiming my time.
Here's the thing. We have never seen so many people go into a hearing and start sprouting bull crap. Oh, you're fake news. Is there not a sergeant of arms in that office that could say, since you're not going to ask, we're going to go park your ass somewhere? We're going to park your ass. Sergeant of arms, remove him. He is not here to answer questions. Remove his. Where is the sergeant of arms at? Because I swear I'm looking at this going, how many times you going to let him cut you off? How many times you going to let him try to talk over you? And when he brought up the soldier who said that the base that was bombed in Kuwait, they were not warned, they were not prepared, they no one informed them that they were number one on the list to be hit. The look in Hegseth's eyes was pure fucking guilt. His eyes are cutting here and there. And you're trying to drag me through the mud. You're disrespecting our members. Looking everywhere and trying to stir shit up. My question is there not a sergeant of arms Is there not someone that could have snatched him up by the scruff of the fucking neck and went, you're lying. You're lying. We're going to hold you accountable for this shit. You cost the lives of members of our military. You cost the bodies of members of our military because you are inept and you have no experience. I'm waiting. I'm tired of them calling them up to the house and then not holding their ass accountable. You're here to answer questions, not to deflect. If you are incapable, and I want somebody to say this on camera, if you are incapable of giving a clear, concise answer, you don't need to be in that seat. You do not need to be in that office. I'm waiting for somebody to say it. And we desperately fucking need this. Because right now, we the people have relatives over there with bullseyes on their back. And that shit's got to stop. We have got to do this. And I don't know when we're going to do it. The amazing ruling. See, here's the thing. We're now up to 3 different governors who've decided they're going to hold off on the election and they're going to reconfigure. Do you guys not understand that a red vote might live next door to a blue vote? This could very well fucking backfire. Because if you've got one side of the street, votes all red. Other side of the street, votes all blue. When they change that where you can go vote, the people on the red side are going to walk up to their regular place where they're supposed to vote. And they're going to go, you don't vote here no more. There's going to be conservatives who are going to go, what do you mean I don't vote here no more? Well, they redistrict. Your side of the street and the other side of the street now have to vote 10 miles away. You're now in that district. So, to those of you saying, yay, look what the Supreme Court did. What do you mean? Wait a minute. I voted at that school or that library for 20 years. What do you mean I now have to go 10 miles and I'm just finding it out the day of voting? Or they assign you to a place and they do what they did in Texas. The machines aren't working. Machines aren't working. What do you mean the machines aren't working? You can't vote because the machines aren't working and you've got 30 minutes to go 10 miles. What do you mean? Wait, I rode the bus here. I took an Uber here to vote. And now you're telling me I have to call somebody and hopefully someone will get here in time to get me to the new polling place. Otherwise, my vote will not count. Think about that. Think about that. And if you don't believe it can happen, check out Texas. When they had their primary and people showed up, getting off of work early, going to the library or the school where they voted for decades, only problem was when they got there, the machines weren't working. Well, wait a minute, there's no way for me to get over here to vote. So your vote doesn't count right now. Those machines were shut down. They're not working. We didn't have enough people to work at this polling place, so we shifted over here. Don't get me wrong. This is not new. When I was younger, I used to have to catch the bus everywhere. I caught the bus to go vote. Polling place opened at 7 a.m. I'm there at 6:30, riding the bus. We're all lined up. We're all waiting. And then they come out and slapped a sign on the door. Machines aren't working. What do you mean the machines aren't working? That we don't know. Maybe we'll get them started by maybe around 10 or 11. I'm due at work at 8 a.m. That's why I'm here early. That's why I stood out here in this chilly ass weather so I could vote and do my civic duty. And now you're telling me the machines may be working by 10 a.m. This same shit's gonna happen. And it will not matter whether you're a Republican or a Democrat. If the machine's not freaking working, you can't vote either. How often do we hear about machines not working in the suburbs? I mean the hoity-toity suburbs. How often do you hear that? Because I very seldom do. The middle-class suburbs, machines not working. The inner city, machines not working. You're not getting this. This Supreme Court decision, it's not helping. It's not helping you. Oh, well, yeah. We'll get those Democrats. Get those libtards. Forgetting that we all stand in the same line to vote. Thank you, Karen. We all stand in the same lines to vote. And you're forgetting that. Woo, Lord, 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 Lord. Scientists say the universe is made up of protons, neutrons, and electrons. Yeah, they forgot to mention the morons. Those who don't think shit through. Who don't realize if they move the voting places, it's possible you won't get to have your say. I'm just saying. You're missing the point. You think somehow you're going to be able to vote, but those libtards won't. It takes away those minority-majority districts. Oh, not even that, Percy. Percy, like I said, do you think every area is blue? In amongst that blue is a lot of red. So when they take it away from that area, they're not knocking on the door to those who are Republicans. Hey, we're going to see to it you can still vote. No, 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 no. When they do it, the red and the blue get punished. There's no such thing as 100% red or 100% blue areas. When they put those little signs up, those little maps, talking about this is a blue area, this is a red area. But they won't be able to vote, Percy. If they deliberately move the voting halls where there are red and blue people, then the red people will not be able to vote either. You getting what I'm saying? This is what I want my fellow Americans to understand. Oh, and during voting season, when they have that map that says all of this area is red and all of this area is blue, that's not real. Hold on. I think I have a map over here. Did I save it? Ah, crap. I may not have. Nope, I sure didn't. I surely did not. Gosh dang it. When you see that map that says red area, blue area, that's not real. Number one, do they show any area where there just aren't people? They don't. When they show Nebraska and Colorado and all this as being red, do you honestly think there are no Democrats living out there? It's laziness. They make the map simple. Every person in Chicago and New York is not blue. Every person in California is not blue. That's why my fellow Americans fail to pick up those little areas. So when they go in restructuring, they're going to scoop up red. There's going to be hardworking Republicans who either try to go into work late or get off work early. And they're going to go to the place where they voted for years and they're going to say, it's not here. They moved it. They decided to move the voting hall. It's not at this library anymore. It's not at this school anymore. And that's going to be the ricochet effect of this shit that they did. Hey, Swerve, how you doing? My fellow Americans are missing this shit. And that's the scary part. The fact that my fellow Americans are not going, wait a minute now. This is actually going to hurt me. It's going to hurt my community. They got rid of the guy who is trained to handle our nuclear stockpile and our nuclear waste. They got rid of him. Hear me. They got rid of him for no other reason than he disagreed with shit that they brought to the table. This man has experience. And he said, no, you don't handle nuclear waste that way. You don't handle nuclear weapons that way. That's not the way that this should be done. So they got rid of him. That's like a doctor. That's like a doctor coming in and going, listen, you need to do this, this, and this. And the big wigs at the hospital go, that's going to cost too much. We don't want to spend that much money on that patient. And the doctor says, but he needs it. You need to do it this way. And the big wigs, again, say, no, Frank, we're not going to spend that much money on Frank. We're not going to go above and beyond for Frank. And then they get rid of the doctor. And then they have somebody come in and go, you really don't need that surgery. Maybe things will improve all on their own. That's this guy right here. This is the guy that Trump said he wanted the nuclear codes, just to scare Iran. And he said no. But now you've gotten rid of him. What the fuck? And why my conservative friends aren't going, whoa, 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 whoa. You got rid of the guy who said what he planned to do was wrong. What he planned to do was unacceptable. And that's the reason he got rid of him. Hey, psst, psst, psst. They got rid of the common sense guy. The guy who went by facts. You don't do this Because once you start running around talking about, I have my finger on the nuclear codes, I could blow you to the dark ages. Other people who have nuclear weapons pull theirs out. Because if you're crazy enough, stupid enough to talk about doing that, we might have to use it against you. We can't trust you. If you're threatening another country that you're going to use nuclear weapons against them, you may very well use it. France, Germany, Australia, all these other countries that have nuclear weapons immediately go, we might just have to fuck them up. That may be our only choice. America has no brains, no self-control. We might just have to boop, bop them on the head. Can you blame them? What the hell? You're threatening a country based upon what is not real said, and the other nuclear powers, because, baby, we're not alone. We're not special. We were the first crazy country to use nuclear weapons against human beings. But we're not the only nuclear power in the world. We're not special. And sometimes, when a dog's a little out of control and a fucking danger to everyone around them, anybody ever watch Old Yeller? How can we say anything if other nuclear powered nations look at us and go, nah, y'all ain't got no control. You are a danger to everyone. I invite you to go look up the old movie, Old Yeller. You could let it continue. You can let Old Yeller be a danger, or you put them down. And right now, we've got allies cutting eyes at us going, we may very well have to pull the plug. We may very well have to put the states in their place. Hey, Matrix, how you doing?
Hit dogs howl the loudest.
And a rabies-infested dog may have to be put down. And I'm speaking of America.
Zeus had me laughing my head off earlier today when I jumped on briefly. That was the first video to come up where he showed Velveeta Voldemort actually, what do you call it? Talking about how he took another cognitive test. But of course, he got me a little riled up when he was like, "Oh, Obama got into Harvard in a C." You can't get into Harvard with a C plus average.
No, you can't. You could get in. You could get into Wharton because your daddy paid you your way.
Did you also hear he wants voters now to take cognitive tests?
What? I'm not the one suffering from dementia.
Okay.
All candidates and voters should take a cognitive test.
We want your results, and we want an independent person to do it. How about that?
So basically, another Jim Crow. How many jelly beans in the jar?
There you go. That's it. And what these people don't understand is who are cheering on what the Supreme Court did. I want y'all to understand something. Y'all gonna be counting jelly beans too, or you're not gonna have access to be able to vote. That's what's gonna happen. I keep saying this. What's gonna happen is all these people that are like rah 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 Trump, they're gonna walk up to go vote, and there's the school where they vote, it's not gonna be there. or the library that they go to vote to is going to be closed. Well, we didn't have enough machines. Well, what do? 10 miles down the road, you can go vote. Well, wait a minute. I rode the bus here. The hall's about to close. Voting ends at 7. It's 6:40. You're telling me I got to try to get 10 miles down the road, and if I don't get there in time, I can't vote?
Mm-hmm. And depending on the location you live in, some bus services stop at a certain time of day.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. They're not getting this.
They have,
Go ahead.
They stop, or they only have buses that go in that direction.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. I worked at a factory that moved out in the outskirts, and I was supposed to work till 9 p.m. But the last bus pulls out at 9:05. We're all lined up at the clock trying to clock out. And we're going, come on, hurry up. I got to run across the field to get to the last fucking bus pulling out of here for my connection. There were times when that bus pulled off because they didn't wait. And people who had cars were like, here, I got $3. Can you take me to my next bus connection? Because that was the last bus that pulled out.
Mm.
Now, imagine people who can't get to vote because, hey, I got to get from work or I got to be in at work. All because they change and redistrict.
Mm.
I'm just saying. Oh, wait, well, yeah, you got your ballot from City Hall and drop it off. Yeah. And Virginia and other places had already started getting in absentee ballots. What are they going to do with those ballots? Shred them?
At this point, we don't know. We're still waiting for our state Supreme Court to come back to us and let us know what the heck their thoughts are. We don't know.
We're not. Oh,
This is
man.
the part that kills me is the people that keep hollering small government, states' rights. But now also complaining about the fact that, well, our government and our states' rights is working against not just the black and brown people.
Mm-hmm.
It's working against all people.
Mm-hmm.
It's working against everyone.
Oh,
So
and
you're going to tell me our 53% that voted to have the redistricting, you're going to say my vote does not count. You're going to say our votes do not count
okay.
because of one judge.
Mm-hmm.
One judge.
That's all. One judge. And wait a minute. So Mike Johnson shut down for another 10 days?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
We are not angry enough. We are not angry enough. They are getting paid with our tax dollars. And they keep taking it. Well, we're going to shut down for a week. We're going to shut down for 2 weeks. Why are you shutting down now for 10 days? It's not a holiday. Memorial Day is the end of March. I'm sorry, the end of May. So why the hell are y'all shutting down? How do you? They will shred the. That's the thing though, Z. Ballots don't say whether they're Democrat or Republican.
Or Republican. No, they don't.
And my conservative friends aren't getting it. When they start shredding shit, it's going to be your ballots too. Damn. We have such a small level of intelligence or inquisitiveness for people to go, well, what happens if my ballot, and they've changed and redistrict after I had voted? What happens? My fellow Americans aren't asking these questions. We're going to get the libtards. Dude, they could be shredding your ballot. So whoever it was you wanted to vote for, just shit out of luck. The War Powers Act, yes, that is what he slid.
Oh.
That's what Mike Johnson slid in there because it's about to
Mm-hmm.
expire, and then he's going to sit there and say the war is over. The war is over, and then we had to go back to war, so another 60 days.
They keep changing the name. That's how they're able to slip it in. They
Mm-hmm.
keep changing the name.
Yep. Yep.
Is it what it was? What Epic Fury at one time, and then they changed it to something else.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, wait a minute now. He's talking about it's over, it's winding down. Mike Johnson gavels out for 10 freaking days. I forget who it was. One of the Republicans was pissed off. Pissed off. Because he said, wait a minute, you're all running home to go on vacation, to go to fundraisers, and we're not here to do our job. You're just going to fundraise.
They haven't been there to do their job.
He said, we're not passing any bills. We're not debating anything. We're coming in, gaveling out, and we're not doing the work of the people. We're not angry enough. Great. Yeah, May 1st, we held our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, same shit should be happening, but you're not doing it. Pretty soon it's going to get so damn expensive with that gas. How you going to go to work? How you going to how you going to put gas in your car? Because they are watering it down. Because I really only drive 2 days out of the week. One day to go into the office, and usually Saturday I will go do some shopping. I'm watching as my gas gauge is dropping. That means they're watering down that damn gas, that fuel, that the price is going up. More ethanol. It burns faster and it evaporates.
So, gas prices, I'm not sure if it was diesel or just standard gas, went up 70 cents in 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
The futures market is already out for July. That's what that link I sent you with all the pictures.
Uh-huh.
That's July's guesstimate that they're hoping things will be okay. But the today market, like if you were going to go and say, I need a full barrel of oil right now, it's $220.
Oh, ooh.
When it was only $80-something, no, $50-something.
Yeah.
When this first thing started.
Yep.
Yeah. Exactly. This is, oh God. We don't have fertilizer. The high level of fuel to even run the farming equipment. Jobs are disappearing. And members of our government are too busy collecting their paycheck and trying to run to be back in office. We're not even, I swear. Yeah, they stopped working for people, but they stopped working for us, Karen, and we didn't raise hell. We didn't raise hell. We didn't show up at Congress.
Yeah, because we're too busy trying to get a permission slip to march up and down the street.
Okay.
I'm a little annoyed today because I had a lot of friends who were like, oh, yeah, we should boycott. Tomorrow's the boycott. Blah, blah, blah. And yet, where were they today? Shopping.
Yeah, that right there.
Well, so much for that, shut that shit down, huh?
Okay? You don't shut it down for hours. You don't shut it down for a day. You shut it down for months. But we don't have anybody with that type of backbone, gumption, willing to sacrifice to get shit done. We don't have that no more.
Don't forget chutzpah. Gotta have
Oh,
chutzpah.
yep, ain't got that shit no more. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. And this idiot's running around talking about putting a 25% tariff on everybody. There should be people walking around with microphones. What do you think of him putting a 25% tariff? He's been at this tariff shit for over a year now. What do you think about that? And every single person they walk up to should be saying, fuck you. Fuck him. Now, every American should be doing this. But you know what? There will be those still walking around talking about, well, he must have a reason. He's doing it for the good of the country. There will still be those idiots out there. Those idiots. Those morons. No conviction, no back, none of that anymore. Shoot, they are going after Comey again for seashells that say 8647. A year after that.
He didn't even do it. He only took a picture of it while he was on the walk.
Yeah.
And then when they called him on it, he deleted it.
Yeah.
Unlike others.
Yeah. But that shit right there, why are our people not upset? Hey, you're going after this guy for what? Where are all the names from the e-files? When you gonna put them in some handcuffs?
Forget about the names of the e-files. If you want to sit there and talk about Comey taking a picture of 8647, why don't we come back after you for that picture that you threw on Truth Social with the makeshift Biden in the back of a pickup truck?
Yep. Oh yeah, that. You didn't tell them not to do that.
No problem throwing that on Truth Social.
2 weeks ago, you were talking about how Obama and Hillary need to be arrested for treason.
For what?
For what? You drug Hillary through the mud for what happened when our base, shit.
In Benghazi.
Benghazi have drug her for fucking years, yet Hegseth sends members of our military into Kuwait when there was already a warning that was one of the top 3 places that if we went after Iran, they were going to hit. 6 of our soldiers died. Over 30 of them supposedly were injured. We still ain't got a good count on that shit. But today, Hegseth sat there and weaseled and wormed and squirmed. And I love that congressman asked him, I have on record, you were informed that was a dangerous, vulnerable place, and you transferred members of our military directly there. And he said, well, and Hegseth was trying to squabble it around. Well, we were doing the best. We were covering, we put the best defense. He said, no. But this soldier who was there said, there was no defense. You did not warn them. There was no protection. And he said, oh, no, that's fake news. He said, oh, so you're saying this soldier who was there, eyewitness there, is lying? Because he has firsthand knowledge, and you're sitting here trying to deny it. The look on Hegseth's face was pure guilt. Pure guilt.
You couldn't answer that question.
Oh, no.
You couldn't answer that question because he's not listening to any of the intelligence that's coming through.
I'm honestly surprised he didn't say, but the Dow was at 50,000.
Oh,
Girl, that would have been his next step. The president's doing a great job. I honor the president. Excuse me, you're in charge of the military. You're supposed to be honoring the military and those who chose to serve, not the president. First priority, those men and women who chose to put their life on the line, not Captain Bone Spurs.
Hey, so how do y'all feel about this AI video? I watched it yesterday laughing because I'm like, boy, they really tried hard. Because how do you get the most grainiest of grainy and get the most picture pure, but you forgot to add critical things that were in there. You put a hat on one. You took the piece away and you put the piece back. And why was it in that room in the first place? Why did the dog follow him in there and then come back out? I got so many questions. Girl.
Wait. First of all, hey honey, how you doing?
Good, thank you. I am trying to get back down.
Oh, I'll put you back down.
Thank you.
All right, you take care. I'll follow you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hold on. So that video. Now they said he had more than one weapon. So those dogs are trained to sniff out gunpowder, aren't they?
Weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
So
they
that
are.
dog,
Yes, they are.
that dog knew he had either handled one, had one on him, and that dog immediately went, ooh, interested. And his trainer, his fucking handler, should have been asking more questions. Hey, what are you doing here? Where's your badge? Where's your pass? Where's your something? No. He apparently said a quick something and walked away taking the dog. The dog had more fucking brains than that officer did. The dog went, hey, problem, boss, problem. I smell something. Better check this. You need to pat him down.
And he didn't even get close to him. Like, he literally let the dog lead. The dog stepped in the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
They exchanged a few pleasantries.
Mm-hmm.
He backs up, walks the dog away. As he turns to walk the dog away, bro comes out of there with a whole ass long piece.
Yep.
And I'm like, when you see him go in there, did he have that on him?
No, he didn't have time to put it together.
How? There's no way he would have had time to put it together.
Which means, ladies, that means he put that weapon together, stashed it in that room. Security didn't do a thorough sweep because, hell, fuck, they would have found it.
Yes.
And that guy, you could tell it went, oh damn, the dog is tagged me. Shit. I know they're gonna pat me down or ask for my pass or my whatever, my invitation. No, really? Oh shit! Well, I better get on this quick. Snatch it up and run on out. Where was it? Behind the box?
The amount of inept, epic failure that I saw on the entire teams, I should say, because it was different agencies, and they were all working together, and they all failed. And like Tizzy said, you popped one off in his direction, totally missed him. You had a second chance where he was almost dead in front of you, and you still missed him. Mm-hmm. Boy, you need to take your ass back to the range.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And let's be clear, when Todd Blanche came out that time, he fired on an agent. No, he didn't. One of your own agents fired.
He did not fire. In fact, he tripped. He ran and he tripped.
That's the other thing.
Time to fire, he tripped.
That's the other thing. Todd Blanche said they tackled him. No, the reporter that was actually directly in front said he tripped.
Yep.
And fell at my feet.
And fell. He tripped.
Yep.
Because I don't know if you've ever run in a hotel. That carpet is god awful for running on.
Yep. Yes, it is.
It's hard to
Especially-
walk on, let alone run on. I have tripped just walking.
Thank
There's
you.
something about that pile. I don't know what it is, but that shit will trip you up. You walk through a casino, it does the same thing. That carpet will trip you up every damn time.
And I got a question. Because allegedly, his brother called 24 hours ahead of time, gave his name.
Yes. And gave his name, gave a warning.
24 hours ahead of time.
Normal FBI would have already been on top of that.
Nobody ran the names in the hotel.
No.
Because no one has said he used an alias.
So then how did we find out his real name?
How did he
then?
get on the bus?
Right.
How did he get on the bus?
How did he get, I'm sorry, he used an alias for what? Because when we look at the hotel registry, his name is sitting right there on the list. So where did he use the supposed alias?
No.
Even if you buy a ticket online before you can get on the bus, they're going to compare your ID to that damn ticket. And if it don't match because somebody else bought the ticket, you got to get that other person on the phone and they got to verify all the information, not just their name, but their address, their credit card number, their bank account. They got to verify quite a bit.
Right. Even with the hotel room, even if you purchase a hotel room, they still have to verify that person.
I still go back to his brother called, gave his name. He's there under his name. And nobody went to knock on his door the night before. Hey, we need to talk to you.
That tells me you didn't do proper perimeter checks. Either you didn't do proper perimeter checks or you just didn't do perimeter checks at all.
Right.
They didn't do shit. Clearly.
Wait a minute.
Like I said, I've never seen them more inept. It was like...
Oh my God.
It was clown cars. It was clown cars.
Oh my God. I'm looking at that. When I saw that of him going into a storage room, not wearing an employee badge, that should have went ding, ding, ding. Hey, what that guy go in that room for? Isn't that a storage room? Why would he be going in there?
It's outside the perimeter, Miss T.
The whole damn hotel should have been the perimeter.
Thank you. But remember, the stairwell was outside the perimeter.
Oh my God.
Remember, that was the reason that that Bug Eyes said it was outside the perimeter.
That don't make sense.
No, it don't.
I'm sorry, you had too many heads of state sitting up in that room. Everything about that hotel should have been a perimeter, including 10 miles outside the fucking hotel.
Mm-hmm. But the stairwell was outside the perimeter.
If it was outside the perimeter, why the fuck did they have a security line outside the damn door?
DC police did far better. DC police did far better. That's a damn shame.
Just us in this live, we ladies started breaking this shit down. You know what? They need to hire some women and hire some moms. Cause this shit ain't happening.
Especially moms.
Especially moms. What you doing? Where you going? Why you here? Why'd you go there? What have you got over there?
Why do you have that? What's in your pocket? What's in your backpack? Let me see that real quick.
I would unleash all the Karens in the world in that hotel. Go ahead, do what you do best.
Yeah,
all the Karens in the world. Be like, go ahead, do what you do best.
Cause I swear.
I checked my kids' backpacks before they left for school. I checked it again when they got home. I checked their pockets. If it looked a little too bulgy, I did a pat down first, and I heard something that sounded a little off or it felt a little off. I'll hold still and I snatch it out. Why you got this in your pocket? Where are you going with this?
Okay. If that had been a woman handling that dog, it would have been, hey, could step out here for a minute. This guy just like, oh, hey, how you doing? Okay, bye. Dog, I swear, if we had a clear shot of that dog, I bet you dollars to donuts that dog went. I would have searched you. I would have searched you. Because I smell something on your ass. This guy's like, well, we're just gonna walk away.
What's really
That's what
funny
makes me
and
laugh is when people think if they wash their hands or put bleach or hand
No.
sanitizer on, that'll take away. No, it will not.
It will
Not
not
to a
take
dog,
away
especially
nothing.
a trained,
Right,
well-trained dog.
Thank you. They're gonna smell that gunpowder.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to smell that gunpowder.
They'll smell chemicals. They'll smell a lot the grease that you use to lube the gun. Everything they know all those scents.
And wait a minute. So there was a chamber. In the chamber, there was a shell, which means this idiot fired it and didn't clear it and stashed it. How much experience does he have with weapons
None.
to
No,
do that?
Really none.
That's a novice. That's a novice.
Because again,
That's not a
even if he
professional,
popped
that's a
off
novice.
one shot, which is what they're claiming, right? They're claiming he popped off one shot,
Mhm.
but they can't find the buckshot in a hallway where it ain't gonna go very far.
No,
it's not like it
going-
jumped into some woman's purse and took a ride home.
No.
Wait a minute. Let's be honest.
You can find that shell. That casing, you would be able to see it.
Wait a minute.
Considering it's a shotgun, you would see that casing.
Wait a minute. I'm
Well,
gonna put money on
the
it.
casing was still inside,
Uh-huh.
and they said the only way to get it to pop out is to put another one in.
Yeah.
But again, even if he did fire, which is what they are claiming,
Mm-hmm.
where is any of the residue, the buckshot, the anything that came off that shell?
Let me put
It
this
didn't
out there.
vaporize.
Let me put this out there, ladies. Let me put this out there. Listen, can we all agree? They know damn well they checked that agent that was shot. They realized what caliber it was. They realized it was one of their own damn people, and they just don't want to fucking admit, yeah, we shot our own. There is no buckshot. There's none of that.
They don't want to say it's friendly fire.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what it is.
that was his answer yesterday. Why are you saying friendly? There's no friendly here. He did this, and the guy is lucky to be here. Good thing his vest was working. Oh my god! And I've learned something else about him. I watched. I guess I don't know if he was live yesterday, day, afternoon, night. I don't know, but he did a jib jab, and I've learned when he don't like what's being asked, he literally, you'd swear he was a TikToker, because he would not shut up.
Uh-huh.
He would come up with the next sentence, spin it around, run this direction, run over there, come back over here, drop a dime, pick it up, fling it out the window. And I was like, what the hell what is he saying right now? And I just noticed he talked faster, and every time somebody tried to say, he started talking more and more. And I was like, God, he must be on TikTok.
Yep, exactly. That's what this man. Number one, they said that one of the charges was firing on a federal officer. Okay, let's say, and from what we can see, there was no muzzle flash, so he didn't fire. Now, threatening a president, yeah, he's not John Hinckley, where you actually fired on a president. Okay, so take that charge away. All you got is, they said, trespassing and threatening actions towards the president. He wasn't trespassing.
Wait, how
He
is that
paid.
No, he wasn't trespassing.
Exactly.
You have
And you can't do threatening
He wasn't
against.
trespassing.
And you can't do threat. This is not going to go well because you can't do threatening against the president because in his manifesto he never named
Mentioned
the president.
that.
He never
That's
said
it.
the president, the 45th, the 47th, his name, his initials,
Yep.
nothing.
Yep. So, can we say Luigi?
All
Yes.
day.
All day, every day. Yes, we can.
That's it.
All day, every day.
So you've gone now from 3 charges to
No,
1,
maybe one.
and that 1 is real shaky because, as you said, he never mentioned him by name.
Mm-hmm.
Not even, like I said, not even an inkling, other than I can't remember exact words, but basically I can't put my hands with or hold hands with. He said a 3PDO administration. That
Yes,
could mean anyone in his office.
exactly.
That could be anybody in the office.
That's the thing. That see that shit right there. This right here. Hegseth fired the nuclear chief, the military nuclear chief.
Again?
No. This was a day ago. It had been.
No, but I mean, didn't they fire them all before?
Yeah, this
and
was
then
the second
Doge
one.
had fired them all, and they had to bring them back.
Oh,
Yes.
this is the one that told that pushed back against Trump. The other one that
Getting the
pushed.
nuclear codes.
Yes. I knew they were gonna get rid of him. I knew they were gonna get rid of him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is the one that said, no, we're not giving you the nuclear codes.
Yep. This is another one who was with him on it. But yeah.
But does he not understand that it takes, I don't know, I think it's a minimum of 4, but I think it's actually more than that, and they're not in the same location at the time?
But remember, they're getting rid of the people who would be pushing back against this. Sooner or later, he'll whittle it down to the 4 who will be willing to go, okie dokie.
But don't the codes have to be changed on a regular, kind of like our passwords on every damn app?
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere back when I think even Bush was in office.
That's
To
okay.
be honest with you, I don't even think Junior would take it there. I don't even think Junior would have taken it there. But this one, yeah, this one just to show, oh yeah, I've got big cojones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost positive he would do something like that.
Oh, hell yeah. But the problem is, we're not the only nuclear power in the world. We're
No,
not.
We're not.
And I
We
firmly
might have the
believe,
most.
some of these countries would go, we can either let the world burn or we can let them burn. And since the American
See,
people
you
aren't
could jump
handling
on
this shit,
Wikipedia right now.
and
I think you can either jump on Wikipedia or even AI will answer you. Because I think we have the most somewhere between 35 to 5,000 and change. And I think the strong second might be either China or Russia with like a 2,000 or 1,000. And then the previous would be 1,000. So my biggest question, and forgive me, ladies, I've asked this from the time that it finally hit me, with a ton of bricks going, wait, so we're out here with 3,500 to 5,000 worth of nuclear armaments, right?
yeah.
We've got other countries that are holding 2,000 to 3,000 or maybe 1,000, and we're worried about Iran getting one.
Hey, we know It's Not Real got one. They deny it, but we know they got one.
It's Not Real has over 1,000. It's Not Real has over 1,000.
Ooh.
Right. So we're worried about Iran getting one, and Is Not Real has over 1,000. Make that make sense.
It makes me giggle, and like I said, I don't know if I should scratch my watch or wind my butt, but even if they let's just say everybody popped off one, and they went out multiple different directions, right? Do they not realize that the minute it leaves the projectile ejector, that there's going to be residue right there?
Yes.
And then as it's flying, whatever is like particles, it's going to be going through the air and landing wherever. And then when it gets to where it's going to go kaboom, and it's going to blow with the winds. And we've had a lot of hurricanes, tornadoes, cyclones, and so on and so forth. So pretty much, like, there won't be very many people who won't be touched in some kind of way and won't survive probably more than 10 years at best if they got the minimal. If they got the minimal.
Right. So, and the exponential of Chernobyl, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't even go on the lands of Chernobyl, and that's been over what? been over a decade now.
Yep.
Chernobyl.
Well,
Mhm.
I heard they're kind of opening it back up now, a little bit at a time.
So what do the
I
animals look
personally
like?
wouldn't do it. I wouldn't
Right.
because you can't grow shit.
You can't
You
grow.
can't
What do
trust
the
the water.
animals look? What do the animals look like in Chernobyl? If they're walking around with third eyes,
No,
like,
no. Actually, animals are very resilient. They said that they have not. They've got some genetic mutations, but no third eyes. No third eyes. But a lot of like the deer in the area miscarry and things like that.
mm,
But it's not enough to stop them from growing. The herds.
Yeah, but their longevity can't be very good, and it's got to be painful because you think about like the stuff that went off in was it Japan,
Mm-hmm.
China? I don't remember.
Yep.
So many
Japan.
years ago.
Japan.
But those people are the ones who are still alive are suffering so bad that they don't even want to be alive.
Some of them, yes. And there are certain areas where you don't live that are uninhabitable.
I just don't think that's why, I think they always want to get rid of, like, scientists, because scientists will be like, bro, have you thought that through?
nope.
True. And here's the thing I want people to understand. We've had one president that spoke and used nuclear. Every president since then has been of the opinion we need to keep a lid on this. Everybody needs to keep control. Nobody's going to say, I can do this, I can do that. Only one fucking person, other than this idiot in Pennsylvania Avenue, has said this. Back when the Ukraine-Russia war started, the president of France went to negotiate with Putin. And he said, we all want to keep things level. We don't want things to get out of hand. Pootie Poo leaned forward on the table and said, we have nuclear weapons. And the president of France, Macron, said, yeah, bitch, so do we.
Mm-hmm.
And walked out. That was the only time Pootie Poo and Macron negotiated about Ukraine. That was it. So now you got Trump running around talking about how, I need the codes. What, did Pootie Poo whisper in his ear? You need to be threatening them with annihilation. I did it.
And okay, here, back to my scientific little pea brain. Let's say you pop one off on Zelensky's area or on P-Town or Giza and you obliterate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you're going to just waltz in there with a bucket of bleach and start building?
No.
That's it. That is it. You are saying the exact correct thing, which some people are willing to burn down the house instead of negotiating. Pootie Poo is one of them, and Trump is dumb enough to listen to him, because I still want to know that 90-minute conversation in the middle of the fucking night. What was said?
You know I love you, Daddy.
I still want to know what was said during his first administration, where he took the notes away from the stenographer and everything. I want to know what was said then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can be my Bubba.
Mm-mm. We still don't know who Bubba is. Is it the horse? Is it Bill Clinton? Who is it?
It don't matter. If that was the conversation, I'd rip up them notes too.
You're like, oh my gosh, we don't know who Bubba
Where that
is.
shredder at? Where that goddamn shredder at?
Where's that damn shredder? Yes, where's the damn shredder?
I keep waiting for one of those translators and just come out. Just say fuck it. Take one for the team.
Okay, I'm really sorry, Mama Eva. Are they still alive?
Well, we don't know because we don't even know who they were.
Thank you. We know that. Well, no, during the first administration, we had a woman in there. Has anyone seen her since?
No.
I don't even know her name, so I wouldn't even know how to begin to look for her. And you got scientists that are poofing all over the place.
Thank you.
So
But my EPA scientists are no longer around. What was that? The first administration, we got rid of well over 300.
Yep.
And now this administration, it's another 300 to 400. So, I mean, come on.
yep.
Anywho, ladies
Math
and
ain't
gentlemen.
mathing again.
Nope,
Okay.
it's not.
Well, here we go.
I don't know.
So,
I just every day, like I said, today I actively stayed away from the phone. I was like, nope, not today. I need a brain break. I didn't want to say what the fuck now, because literally I saw Aaron posting repeatedly, but I didn't even look. And I seen Angry Vet also was posting. And I'm like, I don't want to look. I don't want to look because I know it's all bad. No matter what it is, it's going to be all bad. It's going to be all stupid. It's all going to make me sunk my palm on my forehead and go, oh, dear God, now what?
yeah, you are absolutely right. This is where we are right now. And unfortunately, I don't understand how. When did our brain cells just go fucking belly up?
When we stopped teaching science in school.
And critical thinking. Because I swear, these fools running around talking about they're happy with what the Supreme Court did aren't thinking beyond the tip of their own nose.
It's their hatred because we're the boogeyman. They've been told to hate us because we're the problem. And they don't realize how it affects them. It's just like when they first did Roe v. Wade. Everybody was all excited until it started affecting them.
Oh, Roe v. Wade. I laugh at that now. Who is it? What do you call it? Do you like, oh, so you guys were jumping up and, oh, yes, we've overturned Roe v. Wade. But now you're losing your minds because what? The birth rate is down. And there's a case of the loneliness epidemic?
Ain't no loneliness epidemic.
Well, not only that, but you got women out there who want to. Yeah, but you got women out there who are pregnant who want to have their child. Mm-hmm. And they can't even get medical attention when they're in the midst and actively losing that child. Mm-hmm. That doesn't make sense to me that they were ooh-rah-rah until it started affecting them. Now they want to run over to the halls of this and the courts of that and be like, look, this is what's going on and I need medical attention ASAP, and being told, yeah, not my problem.
Not my problem.
And let's be clear. There is no male loneliness epidemic. There have always been assholes who don't know how to talk to women, whose idea of hitting on someone is and we go, fuck no. If you were the last man on earth, you ain't touching me. That has existed forever. So there is no male loneliness epidemic. There are just the assholes who women wouldn't let them touch them, wouldn't flash them if their life depended on it. Only now they've come up with the phrase male loneliness epidemic.
Let me tell you a little personal story. So I was at a bar one day. Mm-hmm. And I used to dress up all the time because I believe in looking good at all times. Mm-hmm. And it was a dive bar, but needless to say, I was always dressed up. And this guy walks in and he sits down next to me and he says, hey, how you doing? I said, I'm fine, how are you? He said, I'm good, but you got some beautiful lips. I bet you give good. And I said,
ding, ding.
Well, I've never had any complaints, as a matter of fact. But you know what? You will never find out, because if that is your pickup line, you fail.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Boom. Just epic failure. And there are others who say that. And they say, oh, those women just don't like me. Huh. They're just, that's that feminist shit. No, baby, it's not feminist, because those guys existed before feminism. In the 1910, 1930, 1950s, those same guys existed, and those are the ones that were forever bachelors. Because God darn it, unless you found a truly desperate woman and you had a damn good job where they were like, oh well, I can sacrifice it because he's got a good job. They never married. These were the eternal bachelors. They're not new. Shit, there's always been idiots. We just choose the bear over them.
My husband got lucky to even get with me because we talked for 6 hours. Neither one of us remember the conversation. But the only thing I remember, I was questioning whether he was gay or crazy. Because he never, not once, took his eyes off my eyes.
Oh, damn, I would question that too. Be like, wait, hold up.
Right? I had double D's at the time, girl. So I was wearing the push-up. So I was like, how you not looking down ever? And then when we started talking, you know, and he's like, I just want to get to know you. He goes, not in the way you think. He said, I want to get to know you clothes on.
Cerebrally. He wants to get to know you cerebrally. Okay. I appreciate that.
And that's what hooked me.
I got you. I got you.
Wow.
But it still took me 3 years, even after we were married, for me to fully trust him.
Well, right now the male loneliness epidemic is the blue pill guys, the red pill guys. Is it blue pill or red pill? They always got a complaint. Hey, Swerve. They always got to complain about women. They're too independent. They have their own money. They don't want. It's you. Look in the mirror. Nobody wants you to touch them or be near them. And there's good reason for that.
Have you ever tried asking for $1 from a guy without getting a whole ass, why can't you take care of yourself? Damn Matrix and her phone.
that shit. That shit all the damn time.
Like, you know, like, hey, can you buy me a drink? Well, why don't you buy me a drink? So don't sit there and get mad because I got money and you don't. Don't get mad because I will lift that box and move it across the room and put it on the truck. Don't get mad when I'm moving the refrigerator and the stove out to sweep it. Don't get mad because I'm independent and I can wash my own ass because I don't need you.
Wait a minute. Alabama, you are right. The passport bros, you don't hear about them no more because they went to South American countries, African countries, and got their ass beat and got rolled. So many of them were showing up at our embassies because they slip up on some girl and they knock their ass out, take their passport and rob them, that they would show up at our embassies going, I got rolled. Oh, you came down here to get a traditional woman and she rolled your ass. You don't hear about the passport bros no more. Too many of them got. I want a woman who wants to stay home, cook, clean, and be subservient and know her place. And all those girls that they ran into, all those girls, they played it. You know, I just want to find someone. I just want to be a married wife. But they were willing to go to bed with them. This is a traditional wife.
But wait, then they start talking about body counts. So, like, you pick a lane. The struggle is real, okay? But there are some women out there that would love to have a man that tells them what to do every step of the way. Good for you, baby. You do you. I'm not one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I had that conversation even yesterday. Talking about, oh, you going to do that eventually. I said, the hell I am.
Okay.
I think you picked the wrong one. Trust me when I tell you, I'm never going to do that.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. They went to these other countries because they want a woman that doesn't have a body count. What the fuck did you think you were? You're a body count. Only thing was they made sure they emptied your wallet and stole your passport.
Well, and then those type of guys too that like, oh, I want my woman pure and blah blah blah, and it's like, yeah, but how many women have you gone through? Well, that don't matter. That don't count. Well, women want somebody that don't have a body count too.
Okay.
I don't want to have to take you to the doctor before I sleep with you.
No. There you go. No one wants that shit. That's what they said, grandma's basement right now, wanting a woman. Yes. They're living in grandma's basement. because they can't find anybody. What? No, what's the guy's name? Shit, he looks like a goddamn frog. Um,
That named half of them. Keep going.
yeah, well, that's the one that went to visit Trump in Florida, and oh shit, I forget his name, but he got fly with a girl. She found his house, went to see him. He attacked her, and she kicked his ass.
Was that Fuentes?
Fuentes, that's it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Living in his grandma's house because his mama couldn't have him living with them because he was too weird. But Fuentes, I remember she showed up, knocked on the door, and said, "Are you Nick Fuentes?" And he swung on her and missed, and she beat his ass.
I heard he jumps the fence anyway.
Yeah. That's come out now. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. But yeah, I was like, God damn. No one really wants Fuentes at all. But what can I say? There is no male loneliness epidemic. There are males that don't know how to engage, don't know how to talk to folks, and who go out with a woman and figure that there was a video of some lady went out with a guy, and they came over with the menus. And he's like, she doesn't need a menu. She's gonna have a salad and iced tea and maybe. And she's sitting there like, and a small a salad, but easy on the dressing and no rolls, and she's looking like, and he said, "I know what you like." She's like, "We met a week ago. How did you know what I would like to eat?" Well, Anne was insistent that she ride home in his car. He would take her home. She's like, I came in my car. No, that's okay. We can come back and pick that up later.
No, we can't.
Why? I'm going to get in your car. We're going to go to my house. And then you're saying you'll bring me back to pick up my car. No, we won't. She said, no, we won't. She said, it was nice to meet you. What do you mean? Just that, bitch.
Lose my number.
Thank you. I have always had my own damn ride.
And I always have money to pay for my own damn food. You don't want to give me what I want to order. Guess what? I can order it my damn self, or I will order my own glass of water and watch you eat, and then I'm still going to leave by my goddamn self.
Okay.
Watch this.
We're not
Hold my
playing.
beer.
We're not playing that shit. We're not playing that shit.
And you ain't rolling up in my house talking about, oh, I just want like just to rent a room out of here. No, you looking for a mama, and I'm not it.
Yep.
I'm not it.
Mm-hmm. And you don't get to tell me what I eat, when I eat, and how I eat. No. I have my own. I don't need to.
Now. I see you like to snack in bed. Yeah.
My bed.
I always snack in bed. It's my bed.
The crumbs are mine.
They're on my side of the bed.
Shit.
The whole bed is mine. So the whole bed is my side.
Don't like it? Bye. Shit. Yeah, women have learned they prefer the bear. We know what to expect. A bear will kill you. A bear will attack you. A bear is there for one thing: a meal. Ain't no fake. No imitations. No fake shit. You no bye. Anywho, we ain't gonna keep too long. We're gonna get off of here. Lord have mercy. Thank you so much, Sunshine, for saving me from myself. You and Anita and the other mods, I prefer to let y'all run it. Let y'all run it. You gonna kick somebody out? Kick them the fuck out. Cause y'all see things and y'all radar picks up things that I might overlook.
I also go to their page and go look. So sometimes you see me teacup.
Uh-huh.
Because I go to see what they got. If they only have one video or one photo, but they got 10,000 followers, I got questions. Because you're not set to private if I can see that one.
Oh.
So that's the first thing.
Okay.
2, if they keep trying to argue, even indirectly, nonchalantly, passive aggressively, that's leading up. Those are the ones you want to just exit. Go back. Because we're not going to sit here and take your shenanigans while you sitting up here trying to do your best to take down another creator's live. You can kiss the pink part of my hoo-ha.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold up. I know there's not many of y'all in here. This is my YouTube page. I would greatly appreciate it if you would go over, click subscribe. I do not charge. We are here for the conversation, okay? That's it. That's what we're here for. So feel free. Come on by. Clicky click. Clicky click. Facts are golden. Oh, by the way, over here on this YouTube page, which I have up, Just Talk Tea. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to shut y'all down. Have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Bye, peeps.